Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening, morning, wherever you are. It's evening for Danielle and I. um, Thank you for joining us. Please let us know in the comments that you're here, ready to be productive with us. Um, and if you're watching the replay, because we were talking about watching live stream replays, do that. Go ahead and drop a comment. Let us know that you're here too, because we appreciate it. So if you guys don't know me, I'm Holly Davis. Obviously, this is my channel. I write YA and middle grade fantasy, and I am hoping to be traditionally published and start querying next year. So that's all
Yay.
about me. And then I'll pass it over to Danielle.
I'm Danielle. I'm also a writer. I mainly write YA contemporary, and I'm trying to submit to Pitch Wars in a week. So I'm working on that today.
That's so exciting. So Jasmine showed up like super early. So hi, Jasmine, again. Thanks for joining us. Samantha's here. Hey, how are you? Ryan, good evening. Hello, hello. Oh, I love both your channels. Danielle has an Instagram. I also just subscribed to her website, and she's got really awesome blog posts. So I'm actually going to edit the video and put it in the comments right now, or put it in the description right now. So
I promise I'll start blogging more. I need to do that.
No, the ones you have, it's like you got a good thing built up.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to add this here. So you guys, I put this as the Preptember live stream, but you guys obviously can do whatever you want because not everyone is, outlining, but that's what I'm doing. So that's why I said this is my Preptember stream, because I will be outlining. So let us know in the comments what you'll be working on today. I got to do some logisticy stuff for a first chapter critique that I'm doing. So I've got to sort through that for the first sprint. But then after that, I should get to outlining. And I'm always really grateful for my live streams because, when the last time I outlined, my last live stream on Saturday. So this is really sad, but I'm always really grateful to like have motivation and fun and accountability and everything. So
Me too. That's why I like doing it.
Yes. Oops, I didn't put any tags in this live stream, so I'm going to do that as well. Danielle, anything specific you want to talk about what you're working on for Pitch Wars?
I think I'm going to go over some of my last few chapters. I was adding in more descriptions, and there was this one metaphor that I wanted to make sure just like flowed through the whole story. So,
hey, nice. I like that. Preptober. Yeah, what I found when I was prepping for Pitch Wars is I was really trying to do some like fine tuning, because I was like, I need help. I don't know what's wrong. But I was trying to just like make a stronger voice and like deeper POV, because I learned that after I already started querying. I'm like, oh, this is a thing. Okay.
I know they keep always talking about the voice, right?
Yes.
Like make it voicey. So I know what you mean.
The voice. I know. Once they started saying that, I'm like, the voicey, like what? I was so like annoyed, like just because I was like, what is this? What is voice? Like I just was,
like people can't really like teach you that either. So it's just like really hard to hone.
Right. Like I thought I had voice, and I'm like, oh, I guess I don't.
I'm not sure if I do it right now either, but hey.
Yeah. Samantha, I always say channel because it's sort of the same. It's content. Yes.
Yes.
I love that. Yes. Well, thank you. We appreciate it. Kimberly's here. Hey, Kimberly. Great Fry. Welcome. Good to have you here. And Laura, I'm here for a little bit. Yay, thanks for joining us even for a little bit. Really appreciate it. Let us know what you'll be working on, guys. And then I've got my timer up already, because like we are gonna get stuff done. So everyone will try to go for 2 hours. This might only be an hour and a half because it's been a day. So but the 2 hours always goes by really fast too. So let me go ahead and share. Where is it? Here we go. Woohoo! And I kept messing up. I kept messing up last time, like real bad. Close this out. Okay. Because they changed it a little bit, so it like
Oh, they
was
did?
throwing me off. Yeah, and they weren't having. So I'm kind of sad they took away some of the like cat colors. So
Oh,
like, no, but actually, is this different? No, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if they change it. But like, I was really like, just like disappointed. I was like, oh my gosh.
yeah. Which one are you going to bet on today?
I think I think the little like number one, the silver light gray
Silver?
one. Yeah, is
I
calling to me.
think
What
I'm
about
feeling the orange one.
you?
And
Sounds.
it matches my headband right now.
Yeah, it's so cute. You look so cute.
Thank you.
um, Ryan, I will be sorry, I just burped. I will be fighting with my outline. It keeps defying me.
Oh,
No, you can overcome.
you can do it. Outlining
Uh,
is really difficult though. I
yeah,
feel
Ryan.
you.
Yeah, you've been beasting. So I put up a poll for my community tab because I was like, well, I need a video on Tuesday. I don't know if I should do a day in the life vlog because it's been a while or an advice video. So I'm like, oh, let me ask my viewers what they want.
Yeah.
And right now, most people are saying either the outlining day in the life, because that's what I'm doing right now, vlog, or outlining advice video. And I was like, why don't I do both? I could give outlining advice while I'm vlogging. So I think that's my
Exactly.
plan. So I could like best of both worlds.
Like I definitely need any outlining advice I can
Yeah,
get.
yes. And I'm gonna try to be like hardcore like planner.
Yes.
Laura's gonna try and write the end of Act 2. Ooh,
Nice.
that's exciting.
Yeah.
Fun. Okay, you guys. So let us know which cat you think is gonna win, and we will start the timer. And we'll mute ourselves so you don't have to hear crazy things happening, dogs barking, burping, whatever. Okay, you guys, we'll start in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing. Yay!
Yay!
He won! I didn't see who was
I did.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Looks like the gray one was in second, so that's good.
Yeah. We chose good. We chose
Yay!
well.
Heather's here. No worries, you're
Hi.
not late. I know you were still working, girl. Yeah, finishing up work, but wanted to pop in for support. Thank you. And Heather won too.
Yay.
We all know.
Team Orange.
Yes. Do not pick which one Ryan picks because he always loses. Sorry, Ryan. Hi, James. How's it going?
Hi.
And Rob, number 3. Hi. 10 seconds, White's in the lead, so I'm going to lose C. Oh, no. The struggle is real. And hi, Ina.
That's my friend Ina.
Oh, hi. I'm glad I said your name right today. Well, welcome. Hello. How did everyone do during the sprint? I am almost done finalizing my little contract. So yeah, so it's exciting. And then I can go to outlining. So yay.
Yeah, I got some. I got this one chapter finished, so that's good. So a few more to go.
Yay!
Yeah, to
you only have a couple more
re-edit. My
chapters
CP
left.
was looking through it and gave me some suggestions on how to change everything. So yeah, going through that.
That's always
Yeah,
it's always what happens.
I know.
More to change, never done. It's okay, you're not wrong about my losing. Never take me to Vegas. Ooh, I got Taco Bell chips and cheese. Thanks, Chris. I was very meager knock on the door. Never take me to Vegas. So, oh my gosh. So this is actually hilarious because the one time, the most money I won, I've only been to Vegas twice, but the one time when I was like, all right, I'm gonna like gamble a lot, you know, that was my first time there. But the most I won was $75, and it was on the game was called Kitty Galore. So I got on the cat one, you know, just like vibing with the cat. So, but yeah, $75, and I was like, I'm cashing out, and then I didn't want to like bet anymore because I was like, I don't want to lose everything I just won.
I've only done that like once, and yeah, I didn't win anything. So you're doing a little better than I am.
Yeah, right. It's so deceiving because like it's like, oh, here are these penny slots, but then to like spin, it's like $5. Yeah. You know, it's like $1. You know, it's like that's not a penny. It's like give 100 pennies or whatever. It's like that's not
a trap. It's a trap.
It is. How did everyone else do? Let's see. Let me pull up. The StreamYard's been obnoxiously slow today. Yeah, I'm gonna be. I was like, oh, I have this continuing education course that I'm taking on Saturday, so I'm gonna be like taking that from 7:30 to 4:30 on Saturday, and I'm like, oh, how my weekends go. So I'm like but Sunday, I'm gonna like try to go strong, and I'll be a guest on someone else's live stream, Angela Ann's. So I'm like, well, I know I'll be productive then.
Exactly.
Good stuff. And I get out of work at 3:30 tomorrow, and I have nothing to do. So I'm like, please, Holly, don't screw this up.
So you're really getting a Friday.
I know. Yeah. Yeah, and it's really nice because the clinic I used to work at, like, they wanted coverage from like 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. And when I started, there was someone that worked 7 to 3:30. So then I had to work the 8 to 5 shift. So I always worked till 5 on Fridays, which was like rough. And like everyone's going home. And I'm just like, I want to go home. So then when I moved to the other clinic and they're like, what hours do you want for Friday? I'm like, 7 to 3:30, please. So I can like get out like early and feel like I have like 2.5 days of a weekend. So
that's so nice.
Yeah, that's my goal. Do you have any plans for the weekend, or you're pretty
not
chill?
Really, pretty chill. Yeah, Pitchfork. Yeah, so not chill, but
just chill.
Just like writing furiously and chill. Are you one of those people? It's just started to get kind of cold here. Are you one of those people who loves fall and fall activities and fall drinks?
Yes, I am all about that life. Are you?
I'm okay. Like, I like it when the seasons change because you get like the leaves and all of that, but I don't know. I've just never been on board with like the pumpkin spice latte.
So I like pumpkin spice stuff, but I'm particular. Like, so the pumpkin spice latte is like way too sweet for me. Yeah. And then even if I say like half of the like syrup that they put in, it's still a little borderline. But like give me pumpkin pie and I'm like, yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yes. I love pumpkin bread. Pumpkin bread's fun.
Yes. Oh, pumpkin bread, banana bread. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is bad. But yeah, so I like that. And I think I like, because I'm very much like, I can throw on like jeans or like stretchy pants and like boots, and I'm like, oh yeah, and like a sweater, and I instantly feel like chic, even though I didn't really do anything. I'm like, I dressed up because I have boots on.
I actually really love like fall winter fashion, even though I don't like that it's like cold.
Same. Well, how cold does it get for you?
I'm dramatic about it, but it only gets to about like 40s, 30s here, 20s at night. But I did go to Purdue and got like negative, okay?
Yeah, you're allowed to. Yeah, you're allowed to. Well, now it's like, we're in this weird transition period right now where it's like 50 degrees in the morning. So I'm like cold and like putting on my coat, but then it's like 79 degrees when I leave work. So then I'm like stripping everything off because I'm like, so I'm like, I like have to dress in layers and don't know what to wear. And so it's up and down, but I think it's going to start to cool down because Chicago always has like first fake fall, second summer, and then it's real fall.
Right. Yeah. Like here in Georgia, you'll just look up and all of the leaves will be like suddenly off the trees. And you're like, when did this happen?
Oh, that's great. Rob lives in Southern California. There are no seasonal changes here. Blah. I don't see. That's why that's the exchange. And that's when Heather moved to Arizona, and I was like, I really want to move to Arizona too, but I feel like I would miss the seasons because I do like it to be cozy. I just don't want to be freezing, and I don't want to have to brush snow off my car because I don't have a garage. Right. So it's like,
I know in Arizona, like the western side, they're dealing with all those wildfires right now, and it's just really dry over there. So you just have different problems.
Yeah. I feel like like come Christmas and you're like, it's not a white Christmas, the snow. Right. Half the time there's not in Chicago anyway. So
yeah, not here either.
Oh, we had snow last Halloween.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Chicago.
That's so early.
Notoriously, the past 3 years, the day before, and I'm like not kidding you. I'm being serious here. The day before Halloween and the day after Halloween, perfectly fine. Halloween, rainy and like record winds or whatever. And then last year, just all the snow. And it was like, I finally had a townhouse and not like an apartment where people could like actually knock on my door, and it's not like no one's gonna come to my apartment. And
Right.
so then I got like 3 people. So I'm like stuffing all the candy sauce, like I was supposed to give, you know. I
This
put a
is
sign on
supposed to
my
be my year.
door. I put a sign on the door, knock, we have candy, you know, because like no one was out. And so I was like, come on, man. But yeah, it's like Halloween, the weather sucks, and then it's nice the next day. And you're like, what the heck? So
Could you just held off like a day?
I know.
I wonder how like Halloween will be this year. Like if parents are comfortable with sending their kids out to like random people's houses.
Did you see on Facebook someone had made like a tube down their railing, like from the top of the stairs, and they're like, you know, the kids will come, and then you'll like
And you just drop it. That's cute. That's funny.
and then they can hold the bag. Yeah, I was like, that's a really cute idea, and just like disinfect the candy. I'm like, it'll be fine. It's all wrapped anyway. Like it's
True.
You know, so I think that's like a really cute idea, and I really hope it still happens. So
Yeah.
you know, and everyone's wearing masks anyway.
I know, right?
You are not a muggle. It's okay. Preptember is my take on Preptober, which is what people have coined the month of October before. I don't know if you know Nano right now. I'm giving you all these
acronyms.
Giving you all the acronyms. So NaNoWriMo is short for National Novel Writing Month, which is in November, where people try to write 50,000 words. So everyone always outlines and preps to write their novel in October, which is called Preptober. And so I'm prepping and outlining early, so I'm calling it Preptember. So.
Yes. She's an artist, so she's not super familiar with all of these terms.
Oh, that's fun.
But if you need character designs, she does cool character designs.
Ooh, yes. Ina, drop a link in the comments.
Yes.
Yeah. Ryan says, I legit have 1 pumpkin spice latte in like October and I'm good for the year. So that's like me with the Shamrock Shakes at McDonald's.
Oh, I don't think I've ever had that.
You need to have it. I'm not like big on mint, but the Shamrock Shake, I'm like, it's a shake, so like you can't go wrong. And like I just have my one and I'm like, yeah, I'm good until next St. Patrick's.
I know, like it was my birthday recently, and
yes, that's right. Happy belated birthday.
Yeah. And like I realize every time my birthday comes around, like this is the only time I have cake. So I have cake like literally once a year.
Oh my gosh.
But it's like, I don't know, I don't miss it. So
I need to do that. I need to like have cake once a year. Teach me your ways.
Like I still have like donuts like every week, so
that's acceptable. Oh, that's great.
bread
bars are everything. Yes. Ryan, have you been baking bread? Have you been
breaking it?
And yeah, do you have a pumpkin? Like, do you make any pumpkin bread and stuff? That sounds like it would be really good. Yeah. Danielle wouldn't survive a Chicago winter.
Oh my gosh. I did go to Chicago during winter because it was really close to my school. So we would just like visit, but yeah, I would just visit. Yeah. I wouldn't stay.
Yeah, it's good for like let me see. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, thanks.
Just here for the weekend.
Right. Yes. That's why like in November or January, like I always go visit Heather, who's right now in 104-degree weather.
So nice.
I'm excited about warmer climates. Yeah, but it's a dry heat. Yeah, that's right, Ryan.
Yeah.
Halloween growing up in Chicago, you put together the most outstanding costume. Then your mom makes you put on your winter coat before you come.
Exactly.
I have a picture of when Heather and I were, I forget how old we were, but like we were like pumpkins. And we were pretty young, but like we just had like this pumpkin coat that you just put on. So it's like, oh yeah, it's like you're a pumpkin, but it's a coat, so you're like warm.
That's really cute. And you stay on brand, you know.
We'll get to sprinting again in a bit, you guys. Are you guys okay with 20 minutes this time? Do you want to go longer? Let us know. And Inktober, I've heard of that.
I did too.
Yes, that's fun. All right,
That's
and then
really cool.
I'm pulling up your Insta, which I guess according to kids is not. It's for old people, and you need to do TikTok, which
Oh, God. I wanted to try like doing a reel, but I don't know what to do.
I know, me too. We need to commit. Oh, I'm gonna have to go on
I
my phone
know.
because I don't remember my password.
I've
Here, I'm gonna shout you out
seen
here.
I've seen so many people like do really cute like book related reels, and I'm like, I want to do
Yes,
one.
yes. I wanted to. Okay, we need to do a reel.
Yes. If
And
we if we did one of those where it's like you pass along a book, you know what I'm talking about? Like those
yes,
are cool. I would do that.
I love that. Or the ones I like are where they like cover and then when they come off
Oh,
they
it's like
change.
a cute outfit.
Like we could like cover and then we'd have like a book and we're like dressed with the
Like
color
the book.
like the book.
Yes, I like that
Should
idea.
book
We need
dress
to get
up.
like 10 other people.
Yes. Book dress up.
Real.
Yeah, yes. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be Heather says give me all of the pumpkin.
Oh yeah.
I baked sourdough last week when our temps were in the 50s. Yes.
Oh. Is that
Nice.
hard? Like I see a lot of people bake bread on Instagram, but I'm just like, how easy is that?
Oh my gosh, this corgi's the cute. Is Mr. Stubbs? I don't know if you guys could see. Mr. Stubbs.
Yeah. She's so good at that.
Totes adorbs. Yes, following right now. Art? Oh, that's awesome. This is really good, you guys. Oh, come on. No, no. Because it's a video. That's why. Okay. I was like, what happened? No.
Yeah, I really like
Cool.
that
I like your art a lot. Like.
one.
All right. Let's go ahead and set a 20.
So,
Um,
yeah.
all right. How do I go back? The struggle. I struggled with this last time too, you guys. It's just throwing me off. Okay, 20 minutes. Okay. See, yeah, see, it's the same colors. They're just in a different order. I'm mad. I'm gonna make my own kitty timer.
I think I'm gonna put my fake money on the gray one.
I'll
This time.
go for number one again, but this will be the white one, so we'll see if that number one spot be winning.
Awesome.
Um, okay, you guys, go ahead, let us know which cat you think is going to win, and then we are going to start in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing!
I lost.
Me too. I was like, oh, is someone gonna come up and snatch his like
I know.
snatch the lead? But he just like strode in.
Did anyone guess the black one?
No, of course the one
Yeah.
that the one that no one guesses. We all lose.
Oh, next time.
Yes. Hi, words fall. Gray. So this is a kitty race timer that I use during riding sprints. And so it's just a fun way we all vote on which cat we think is going to win. And at the end of the sprint, you get to see which one you won. So that's super fun.
Yes.
So how did everyone do this sprint? Well, it looks like Megan had to leave, but wrote 308 words and finished 15. Woohoo! Oh, here we go. I missed a couple things here. Inktober and Arttober. Oh, so clever. And bread baking isn't hard. It just takes practice to master kneading enough to make strong glutens to shape your bread. You need strong glutens for your bread.
Yes. Interesting.
And just like that, I'm last. Of course. So I finished my documents and I started back at outlining, and I'm like, oh, I'm so excited about where I'm taking the story. Like, I'm going through. So in my last video, I hinted that it's like a spin-off of one of my favorite like Disney movies.
Ooh,
and
I love retelling.
Been like, yeah, it's not one that's like I've seen been retold. So, but yeah, so I'm going through like the summary of it and then seeing how I can like warp it to make it work for me, and if I want to use anything or leave it out. And so I'm like really building up backstory and stuff. And I haven't really, I'm kind of going out of order for my like calendar of like, this is what I do this day, this is what I do this day. But this is working for me right now, so I'm sticking with it. So
that's good. Yeah, that sounds really fun. Yeah. I love like retellings and everything. I made a really bad like Little Mermaid retelling when I was little. It's still on my computer somewhere, but I don't look at it.
You must reveal. You know what would be fun too, if like everyone like on Instagram or something like shared like a line from like that they wrote when they were younger, yeah, and then like something newer to show like the progress. That would be really fun.
That's true.
I'm gonna do that too.
The cringe though.
The cringe. Post cringe.
Yeah. Did you ever like do Wattpad or any of those like writing, sharing websites?
So I did really like fun? Yeah, not Wattpad, but I did fanfiction.net, and I do Fiction Press? I think I only read things on Fiction Press. So Fiction Press was for people that like were writing their original work instead of fanfics. So cool. Yeah, so that was kind of cool. I didn't read like too much from there, but like the people that I followed on fanfic.net, like I like followed like religiously, and like Heather can attest, like in high school we had, because like this was like back in the day when we didn't have like a lot of technology, so we had like a piece of paper and we wrote down like, okay, this person we follow updates on this day. This person we're on this chapter for this person, this chapter for this person's fic, and like, you know, every Monday or or every morning before class, we'd go to the computer lab and then we'd read our fanfics.
Oh my god!
Read the updates. So
that's so fun.
It's so crazy how different things are after. Right. I guess that was 15 years ago, but oh my god. Okay.
That's funny. Yeah, I used to share some of my work on this website called Figment, but it turned into Get Underlined. So that's what it is now.
Oh, wow.
So you can't find any of my writing anymore.
I think No, we'll find it. We'll find it. Like, look under. Okay, let's look under like BTS lover 1, 2, 3.
Honestly. Oh, have you listened to any more BTS?
No, I haven't. I've been bad. No, I got what's been stuck in my head is ice cream.
Wow, that's a
Yes.
good one. That
And I
whole
just
video, that whole
yeah,
video is just me, like in a video, it's just pink and like girly and everything.
yeah. So I've just been watching that and I'm like, I really want to learn like the dance because it's like,
Yeah. See, that's another reel you could do.
oh my,
Everyone vote for Holly to do the ice cream dance.
yes. Okay, okay.
I
Ice
just know
cream,
this part. Ice cream, chillin', chillin'.
ice
Ice
cream
cream,
challenge.
chillin'.
Yeah, see, you need to do it too. Okay, I do ice cream, you do BTS.
Dynamite. You know, do dynamite with me.
Ah, yes. I did watch that one though, because is that their new one?
Yes.
Yes, I did
Yeah.
watch that. Yes.
Yay.
It was dynamite. God, sorry.
Well, when you listen to more of it, you need to like pick a bias and tell me who your bias is.
Got it. Hopefully it'll be the same as yours. Laura, time to go make dinner. Did get 414 words though. Yay! Thanks for joining. Enjoy dinner. I felt awkward eating my chips. I'm like, I don't want to eat my chips like on the screen.
That's okay. I don't mind.
Oh, okay. We were going for an hour. Okay. So I was like, oh my God, has it been an hour? Because we started at 6:30. So I got really thrown off there for a second. I'm like, we didn't do anything. Okay, Ina's in.
Yes. I know we keep talking about doing it, but we never have.
Yes.
But they're also fun.
So there's, I think on Heather, because Heather has a YouTube channel too. It's not like AuthorTube or anything, but like just that, random videos and stuff. And I'm pretty sure it's on her channel is like, so I don't even know like what these were, but they were just like people made dances to like Japanese songs.
Oh.
Or like J-pop, K-pop, whatever, or even just not. I don't even know, but they were just like songs I've never heard of. Miku, whatever, and then they had the dances, and then everyone like learned the dance. So there was this one dance, and I was like, "Ooh, this is fun!" So I like learned it, and then I'm like on, so she like videotaped me and put it up on there. So I'm like, "There's a video of me dancing on the interwebs, like actual
I'll
dance."
find it. I'll find it.
It was super fun though, actually. And then I have some ones that I'm like, these are really bad. I'm privating them.
So funny.
So yeah. Now I have all these ideas, and I know. So during the AuthorTube virtual retreat, like we were talking about doing the reels.
Yeah.
That was fun, right? But I just like, I felt like I'm like I can be on AuthorTube and I can do live streams, but like doing the reel, I'm like I feel so vulnerable. Like I don't know.
I know. Like everyone's so funny on it. Like I feel like you have to be funny, but yeah, it's kind of hard.
I think maybe that's why I feel vulnerable, because it really has a lot of creativity, and like they're funny too. And it's like I'm not funny.
Yeah. That's like me when I'm writing like dialogue. I'm like, how do you be funny? I'm not funny. Like I have to literally like copy jokes that people tell me into my story. So if you've made me laugh, there's like 90% chance it's in my book.
That's what I do.
I can't think of it myself.
Yes, that's what I do too. So like when like my comedic character in the Celestial Code, Kendra, she was like freaking hilarious. And yeah, I'm like half of her lines I like heard from like patients or just other people. And so I'm like, it's just all these people together. So like I'll like read a line, I'm like, oh yeah, that was when that patient like said that one time.
It's just easier. Just steal conversation.
Yeah, definitely. That's why when I write, like when I write a true middle grade, because now the one that I thought was middle grade is, back to being YA, but like I want to like just like watch all these YouTube videos of just middle
Yeah.
grade kids and be like, how do they talk? Like, because it's like it's so different now. I'm like, what do they
I
say?
know.
Like how? Because some kid, I'm like they're smarter than you think, and then they'll say things like,
Right.
how do you know that? Like, oh
Right.
my god, you shouldn't be saying that.
I just remember a lot of like middle school humor is kind of just like crude humor.
Yeah,
A lot of that. A lot of just discovering cuss words. Yeah.
totally. Yeah. I'd be so honored if you use my lame jokes in your
There's probably one or two. Probably.
She'll be in your acknowledgments.
Yes.
I want to be in your acknowledgments. I need to say something funny.
Yes. I feel like I'm just gonna like quote all of Bookstagram in my acknowledgments because actually I tried to write a book so much, but like having a community helps a lot. So.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think that's true. Like, I have to shout out like AuthorTube, BookTube, like the whole online writing community because like
Yeah.
I probably would have given up because
Right.
I didn't have that support or see other people struggling too and knowing that that was normal.
Exactly.
So like opens up a whole world. It's like, oh, your favorite author's talking about they don't know how to word and like what are words? And I'm like, oh, this is amazing.
Exactly. Just knowing like people have been there and they like can help you through it. It's just like so nice.
Yes. Oh, here's a good question. Do either of you have friends or family you wrote into your story?
Oh, that is a good question. The thing is, like, my friends and family, like, aren't mysterious to me. Like, I usually write people I don't know, like those people in you see like on the street, like holding a backpack or something, or those people in the airport who look like they're in a hurry. Like, I like to write about those people because they're like, I don't know them. And I like to fill in those spaces. But so not really. But like something you've said, probably.
Yeah. I feel like I haven't. Well, so I've written like, I guess like two people. Because most of the time, like, so characters like come into my head first when I come up with an idea.
Right.
And so it's never really based off of someone. And then I'm just like kind of creating them from nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe there's little bits and pieces of what someone says or something. But like, I usually don't. I usually just like come up with someone completely new. But in the Celestial Code, like there's, a lot of what I went through when I was younger and like in high school. So like my mom is my main character's mom and stepdad are kind of based off of like my mom and stepdad growing up. So like those are really the only people. But other than that, it's all like I don't have any like mustache twirling people in my life.
That's true.
And I don't have a lot of like friends. So, it's all just friends and like, yeah.
That's okay. I don't either. I like having a close-knit group of friends. Yeah. But you did remind me, I did kind of I named my villain after like a really mean girl in high school. Not high school, middle school. Because I really liked her name, but she was just like so mean.
Oh,
but I'm sure she's great now. But yeah.
So what was her name?
Her name was Delaney.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's like a pretty name, right?
Yeah, so I like that name.
It's kind of like
so pretty, but you're such a jerk.
I know. I'm sure she's great now. Everyone's kind of a jerk in middle school. I probably was too.
So on the radio, we've been playing the radio at work instead of like our Spotify playlist because they have the station that we play has this thing called they have like phone tap where they do like a prank phone call on someone and like their friends set them up or whatever. And then like ones like all these like hilarious ones where it's just like, I need this at 7 a.m. in the morning. Yes, please. But one that they had today was oh my God, I'm losing my train of thought because oh,
It's
oh,
okay.
oh, the friend. So someone was like, oh my God, like my kid was bullied like today at school, and it made me remember how like I was kind of a bully to this kid in school, and like something happened where he like fell in the toilet, and then I called
Oh,
him like toilet boy, and ever since then they called him like toilet boy or something like that.
oh my
They
God.
called him up like however many years later and like wants to like apologize, and like he's like what, like he's like no, this is fine. And then like I think he made like a really successful business like with like not like I couldn't catch it, but it was like something like where like now he sells like toilets or does like repairs or something, but he's like super successful and
Oh
like
my God.
super successful business. So he's like, it's okay. But then she's like calling him up like years later to like apologize for like this middle school.
Wow.
Like it's so he's like, you don't have to apologize. And I'm like, I wouldn't do that.
Wow.
Kids are like kids should be okay.
Yeah, wow. I mean, that's good for them, like to get it off their conscience, I guess.
But yeah, they needed it because he's like, you don't have to apologize. She's like, yeah, I did. Delaney, yes,
Yeah.
not really. Kind of close.
Exactly.
And Ina says my middle school bully is a YouTuber.
She's a
Oh
YouTuber.
no. Also
Oh,
has a nice name.
oh my
Oh my
God. Do I
God.
know them? Do I?
Mustache twirling.
Hmm.
Oh gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Like
especially
wow,
when you have to like see them everywhere. Like that's yeah.
yeah. The famous people that I knew there well there's lots of people that I know. Like my high school had like 4,000 kids in it just in the high school.
Wow.
So it was a lot. But like one girl that I did know, she was on Survivor, one of the
Oh my gosh.
Survivor seasons.
No
And
way.
yeah, it was like really cool. And then a guy from college that I was in class with, like freshman year, he won Big Brother, one of the Big Brother seasons. So
So
that
your
was like
class is
super
like
cool.
awesome.
I know, that was like cool.
Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't think anyone in my graduating class has done anything as awesome yet.
But maybe you don't know because they're
Yeah, maybe
across the country.
I'll let you know.
All right, you guys, I'm gonna reset our timer and we can go back to being productivo. So where is it? Okay, well, maybe we'll do one last 20-minute sprint. Does that sound good?
Sounds good.
Cool. Let's put this here. Okay, I think this is a different order. Okay. Um, Ryan went to high school with the lady who played Beck on the show Castle.
Oh wow.
Really? I know Beck. That's
That's so
awesome.
cool.
That is so cool. Wow. I thought someone had said something once about like knowing someone who was on Bones. Is that the same
Oh wow.
girl or no? Is that the same actress? Maybe not.
I don't know.
I have to see. But
I
that's
know
so
who you're talking about though.
yeah. Yeah, I can't remember her because I didn't see. I just would catch bits and pieces when they would start after, um, like after whatever I finished watching, which was probably The Bachelor or Dancing with the Stars or something like that.
Same.
All right, I'm gonna go to number 3. I'm going with my Zuko.
I think I'll do the white one this time. Number 1.
Nice. And let us know who you think is going to win for this final sprint. Different actresses. Okay.
Okay. Don't let me down, number 1.
Oh, don't let me down, number 3. Okay, you guys, we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing.
Man.
Oh, man. Oh, did the gray one win twice? No,
I think so.
no, it was
No,
orange,
then wasn't it green last time?
gray. No, no one voted for the one that won last time.
Oh,
Uh,
did someone vote gray this time?
see, orange, white. No, oh,
Man.
sad face. I tried so hard.
Try it.
Hey, Alicia's here. Hi, love.
Hi.
Jumping in the middle of the sprint. Yay! Hope you got some good stuff done.
Yes.
Ryan, did you even vote? You didn't even vote. Maybe you did in your head, in your mind. Oh, need to head out. Thanks for the sprints. Have a great night. Have a good night. Thanks for coming.
You too.
Yeah, that was really close. I saw at the end, I'm like, no one's in the lead. It could be anyone's game. Yeah, I did good. More outlining, and this is the first time while outlining that I actually was starting to think of dialogue at the same time. So this is kind of like witty banter, and I was like, yes, I'm here for this. This is so good. Like, go snarky witty. I love it.
Oh my God. Are you one of those people who outlines where you kind of put scenes that you're thinking of at the time into your outline?
That is totally me, because it comes and then and then people just start talking and I'm like, well, I have to write it down, and this might change, but this is what's happening right now.
I'm the same way.
You do that? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not the only one. I feel like that helps, because then when you're going through and writing, you're like, oh, I already have this kind of starting part, or I have a little bit built up for the scene. So
that's really helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some of this one scene written, so that was good, and just tweaking more dialogue stuff.
Awesome. Cool. Rob, I'm editing my book and keep noticing a bad habit. What's a bad writing habit you have to keep fixing? Ooh, okay. What's your bad habit, though? You have to tell us what the bad habit that you're noticing.
I feel like I have so many. I just use the same word over and over again, or the same phrase. But yeah. What about you?
That's something I noticed too. Or let me think. I think for me, I just don't I'm just trying to get the story down, and then I'm not putting it. I'm like, oh, everyone sounds the same, or
right.
What, and also actually realize a bad habit I do is I'm going through, I'm like, oh, I need to, they're gazing, they're looking away. I'm like, wait, I already had gaze and stare and blinked, and so I'm I always go for eyes, or heart racing, or stomach. So I use the body parts, and so that's my bad habit, is okay, you don't always have to describe what their eyes are doing,
I know, I drift to the same body quirks to describe certain things.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so that's why the emotion thesaurus is good, because it's okay, they're confused. They're not everyone's gonna bite their lip or whatever.
Right.
The inside of their cheek in thought, or I don't know.
Exactly.
So I try to be
definitely.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Definitely a bad habit.
I had such a bad time with word finding today at work that my coworker, I think 3 times I was like, and then this, and I'm like, yeah, that.
Yeah. We all have those days. We all have them.
I'm still never gonna get over being in the McDonald's drive-thru and wanting a cup holder and be like, can I get the tray thing? And they're a cup holder. I'm like, yeah.
Yes, that thing.
Let's see. Using past tense, past participles. She had seen the sky. She was taken by the fact. Oh.
I
Yeah,
probably do that too, actually.
probably.
Oh,
That's like one that I probably would catch during line edits and I wouldn't notice it
mm,
while I was drafting. I just be like, oh yeah, you know, I'm
exactly.
noticing all the eyes. Those are good questions. I like that. You're
Yeah.
having good questions. Um, and I feel like that would be interesting too to find out like if people have like what are their outlining habits or like
Yeah.
oh do you because that was something I was doing like 2 weeks ago when I was outlining. I'm like, ooh, I want to think of a name for this person, but oh wait, I'm doing world building, and oh wait, I'm also doing research, and I'm doing this
Right.
character arc, and I like was literally trying to do like 4 different things at the same time. I was like spastic, and I'm like, why am I doing this? Focus on one thing, Holly. But like my brain
Right.
wasn't working that way at the time, so yeah.
I'm like still trying to find like a good process for outlining because I didn't really do it extensively until this book. So it's just like I like hearing about what other people do and seeing like what I can do better.
Right.
But yeah, it's like you kind of have to focus on like one thing at a time.
Yeah. Well, and the thing that's hard is that like one process that a process that works for you for one book might not work for the next book. And so
Also
it's like
that.
you get it all worked out and then you gotta find a whole new way that works. It's like it's so frustrating.
I know. Oh gosh.
But
It seems
that's
like book writing just never gets easier. Like even if your process like is perfect, you're just like, I'm still having a hard time.
well, like I mean, and that's like the good and bad thing because it's like you can write in another genre or age category, or oh, I've written 1 or 2 POVs. This one's going to be 3 or 4 or 6, or I've always written in third. I'm going to write in first, and so it's like there's all these different or second. Um,
Yeah,
so it's like there's
exactly.
there's all these ways that you can like keep things new and like or like let me change up the style. So like let me write like epistolary where it's like journal like entries and texts versus,
Right.
so it's like there's like this whole wide world which is like really cool but also really scary. So
Yeah, I
yeah.
know.
So
And you fantasy sci-fi people have to do like the world building part. Like I'm just gonna stay in the real world. So I really, yeah, I feel for you.
yeah, I like want to write like just contemporary, but I'm like, man, I feel like I would just, I'd start being like, but what if magic happened?
It would have to be like at least speculative
Yes.
fiction.
Yeah, like the fabulism, magical realism, however you want to call it. Oh, hi, Brittany. Yes, I'm sorry. We are at the end of the sprints, but this will be up for replay, so feel free to replay it. We were talking about that at the beginning of the live stream. We like to like rewatch them, ones that we've missed. So, but thank you for coming, and yeah, catch the replay. I like your picture.
I know, I was noticing that too. Like really pretty picture.
Nice. Got the aesthetic going up in her. Um, well, this was fun.
Yeah. Thank you for inviting me again.
That was so much fun. I'm so glad you could come again and join. Guys, Danielle's Instagram and her website is listed down below, so please check her out, subscribe, follow.
Thank you.
And hopefully I haven't put up my like Preptober live stream schedule and guests and all of that, but I'm planning on having like one a week. So be on the lookout for that, you guys, and all of that stuff. Oh yes, I'll catch another live. Yes, yeah. So be on the lookout. I'll try to post them so that you guys can set reminders, and so you can join me for Preptober. All right, you guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.